Wabbit Twouble, the first color Warner's cartoon directed by Bob Clampett. Or was it Tex Avery? Supposedly, Avery began working on the picture before leaving Schlesinger's for MGM, with Clampett being tasked to finish it. It's an interesting scenario that'll never be answered, but I can see why historians think that's the case. Bugs says a trademark Avery phrase, "I do this kind of stuff to him all through the picture," and the animation isn't as rubbery as Clampett's later work. Definitely a transitional piece, as Clampett was finally promoted to the Merry Melody series after years of directing black and white Looney Tunes. He also inherited Avery's animation unit, surely a point of pride for the man that considered himself Tex's biggest disciple. The cartoon itself is a grade A classic. I always liked Bugs being a rogue trickster as opposed to the Chuck Jones comic hero role, which most people identify him as. Elmer Fudd does absolutely nothing to get on the hare's bad side, and yet he gets befuddled throughout. Some may think it's mean-spirited, but I say to hell with them. Gotta love the opening credits. All the listed names are written in Fuddies, where R's and L's are replaced with W's. The best part has to be when the bear chases Elmer, especially when they sprint through the forest. 1941 was a pretty good year for Bugs. He finally got named in Elmer's Pet Rabbit. He got an Oscar nomination for Hiawatha's Rabbit Hunt. Avery directed 3 more Bugs shorts before he left. All in all, Bugs was on his way to becoming an American icon, just in time for World War II. But that's not what you wanted to hear from me. You want to know what my thoughts on Big Chungus are. Well, to the surprise of nobody, I don't hate it. To tell you the truth, I'm confounded by how it became loathed in the first place. Maybe because it was overexposed to the denizens of the interwebs. That doesn't stop morons from calling it Reddit bait, which infuriates me because when I think of Reddit, I think of stupidity masquerading as intellectualism. Examples of this phenomenon include atheism, Rick and Morty, any portrayal of the Joker, and especially Quentin reviews. On the mimetic side of things, it's hardly the most egregious. I'm able to tolerate it more than Evil Patrick or Ugandan Knuckles. People just need to calm down and turn their attention to other concerns, like eating Tide Pods or drinking bleach. Might as well explain why Elmer's fat, just to end this shit show. Starting with this picture, he was redesigned to closely match his voice actor, Arthur Q. Bryan. Audiences didn't really care, and after 5 cartoons he went back to his appearance first seen in A Wild Hare. Going back to who directed Wabbit Twouble earlier, Avery reportedly gave the hunter his redesign as a tribute to Bryan, although I can't find any sources to back this up. This one took minimal effort, and I hope to do more Jack's Corners on the golden age of animation in the future, specifically from Warner Brothers and Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. I'm Jacob. Bugs Bunny has an infinite PewDiePie word pass. Deuces.